Welcome back to Hong Kong Airport, one of the best airports for passenger and also plane spotting. And behind me here, you can see this is the Sky Bridge. It's open a couple years. It's a great plane spotting place because airplanes just go underneath you, taxi pass with bird eye view. So there's a couple lounges of cafe at the airport. There's the wing, the pier, and this one's called the deck. This is the closest to my gate number 8. First time using it, there's a little, like a veranda deck, outdoor sitting. You can do plane spotting. I loved watching airplanes, but all I saw is a lot of green tails of cafe dominating Hong Kong. Lots of foreign airlines hasn't resumed flying back to Hong Kong or have reduced the flights. I'm a Hong Konger. I really wish the best for Hong Kong's yet to come. But I think I saw the heydays of Hong Kong when I grew up here in the 80s and 90s. This is the 777 that has the latest Cathay Pacific business class, the Aria Suite installed. So last night there was an event in the hangar launching the Aria Suite. And today is the first flight featuring the Aria Suite on the 777 to Beijing.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you today?
Wow, nice facade. I like this, everything's done now. It's like renovating your house.
It is. Everything they changed.
Let me check it out, thank you. This is my first flight and your first flight.
Yes, sir.
How long it took you to get familiar with the suite?
I take one week to familiarize it.
Runway 07 right. Takeoff for Alpha departure, squawk 5745.
Yep.
Next thing I see 12215.
Got it. Right, so that is pre-flight checklist latest.
Good morning, everyone. I'm the captain of today's flight up to Beijing. It's going to be the first flight, I do believe, with the brand new interior. It's very nice back there by the looks of it. Joining me today is First Officer James Chan. James is going to fly it up there, so we're looking for a smooth landing at the end, aren't we, James? Yep. Very good. Flight time is going to be 2 hours and 30 minutes, close enough. I think we're kicking off at about flight level 330, 33,000 feet, and we'll be doing Mach 0.83, and we're hoping to get in on time if we can get out of here reasonably on schedule. So hopefully everyone enjoys the new interior, and we'll see everyone at the other end. Enjoy.
And I've just installed a new 4K camera in the front of this thing. Here, this bottom here, that one there, and that's for passengers to enjoy a panoramic landscape view.
你個 galley 都係新嘅喎，冇以前個係綠色嗰隻，全部新嘢，成間屋裝修咗。The whole plane decorate. Oh, they're closing the doors.
It's always exciting when something's new flying the first time, right? Probably I'm the first passenger sitting here in 19K. There's 2 sections, first cabin and second cabin, total 45 business class seats. First impression is it's not a revolutionary product because it's pretty much resemble the current Cathay Herringbone 121 business class, forward, slightly diagonal seating. But of course, we know that they're adding that door, the privacy. It looks very nice with the decor, the color and everything. It feels like home, feels very, very much at ease. I was worried about the seats looks a bit small in the promotional picture, but it fits me very well. They redone the seat handle. All I can say is a natural extension of the current Cathay business class. So if you are a frequent flyer Cathay, you get very used to it very quickly.
I like this new safety video, and this is my friend Cynthia. She's actually a cabin crew trainer, and we met last time in the training center, and she's actually featured in this video. Very happy for some cabin crew get the opportunity to do something bigger.
Enjoy the journey.
So I found one small problem. Look, the whole suite has only one window. In the old days, in the open seating business class, you used to get 3 or 4 windows to enjoy a lot of views, right? Wow, there was a big taxi around all the airplane park in Hong Kong. Still a lot of 747 out there, a lot of airplane on the ground. The airport still going through expansion, adding the 3rd runway, I think started last year, and as you can see, still a lot of construction. Maybe there's gonna develop even more, which is great for aviation. Hello again. So with me is Vivian Low. She's the customer experience expert here. So Vivian, my question to you is, how long it really take to develop a brand new product?
Normally, next generation blue sky kind of business class program takes us at least 36 months. And because of COVID, this time around our program actually took more than 6 years because of COVID. But in between, we actually use the time to really benefit and from the technology improvement, so that what you see right now is not just the most high-tech hardware, but actually how we can seamlessly integrate technology to enable the customer experience.
When the Aria Suite will enter the long-haul service, so far we know there's only 1 777 got fitted.
Okay, the Aria Suite will get onto long-haul flight from January next year. In this year, we will start some short-haul flights first. Today is our first flight to Beijing. After that, we'll be flying to Shanghai, Taipei, Tokyo, as well as Singapore. In total, we plan to retrofit 30 777-300 ER at the speed of around 1 a month. So by the end of this year, we'll be having around 3.
Lots of technologies, but this is perhaps the most interesting feature on the Aria Suite, the lavatory status monitor. You can see we have 3 lavatories in business class, and someone just went in, so now we have just 2 available. So you can monitor when you wake up, there's no more toilet queues. And what's also interesting is the seat controls now, not only on the console, but also on the screen. So I can actually touch screen to activate.
小心哦，这个盘子很烫哦。
I just finished my lunch. Only got 1 hour to go, very fast flight. Today's lunch was pretty ordinary. I ate a fish and also a starter. It's very good for a free hour if you fly in America to have a meal like this, but for the competitive Asian airline scenes and standards, I think Cathay Catering can do a little bit better. So I'm in the bathroom here. It is a complete revamp. The whole airplane has done up. So not only business class new, the premium economy also has been revamped, redesigned, and now they expanded to 6 rows, 48 seats. Obviously, this is a popular product for Cathay, especially on the long haul. And today is a short haul. It's very much of a pleasure to enjoy. I would say the recline's pretty deep. The design looks great, and I don't know what you call this kind of green, is accent gradient green. I do like the color because it's trendy.
脚灯它是很难去找到它的那个放下的按钮。It's hard to find it. 对，我如果去把它脚灯抬起来之后，我想去把这个再抽出来，我是找不到任何按钮。然后我问了空乘，他给我试试这个按钮。这个是按钮。这个是按钮，我需要很用力的去摁，然后我才能打开。但是我的角度很难受，我的手会脏掉。而且我的大腿会被架空。如果我再继续往后仰的话，我的大腿还是碰不到地 压的座椅，是被架空的，没有支持到的，甚至它没办法往前去那种。对，我觉得这是一个很不舒服的点，但是后面的座椅都很好。
我觉得这个超级经济舱就是有很多小细节特别的戳我，就比如说这里有3个位置，它就可以一按就可以弹起来，然后整个座椅感觉就是非常非常的有质感，就是比如说这些皮质的一些东西，就我觉得坐起来就特别的舒服。有什么需要改善的？我觉得没有因为我其实平时经常去出差嘛，然后我也一般来说会坐很多航空公司的 Premium Economy， 然后我觉得整体感受下来已经非常非常好了，它的座椅都非常新。
How's the flight experience for you?
It's amazing. I have ample of leg room.
You got good leg room in the back.
Yeah.
Really?
Nice.
Or maybe you're just a little short or something.
No.
Yeah, you
But
got
I
good
feel
leg room.
my leg room is good.
I think my leg's going to touch the seat back.
I think it's pretty enough.
I tried out the economy. There's very little improvement in economy except the change of seat covers and a bit of refresh of the colors. Unfortunately, the focus I felt is more in the premium front. That's where they're bringing the money, right? And the economy, sometimes you just don't make enough. I just wish they remove one row of seats here. Then everybody could have one more inch of space. One thing on China flights, we would need more Chinese cabin crew because most passengers speak Mandarin. Then this is exactly the feedback I gave to Cathay, and because it doesn't make sense to Indonesian or Japanese or other Asian crew because most passengers could not communicate and it will slow down the meal process, right? 那我用中文跟你说，你觉得国泰有没有改变？你 join 之后？
其实每一天我们都在改变，但是如果说在我们mainland crew 加入了之后的改变的话，我觉得是也是很明显的，就是会有更多会说普通话的 crew 在飞机上。已经 join 了的 crew 大概有可能几百个，具体是多少我也不知道。然后再飞的话，可能是200多个吧，据我所知。
因为国泰有自己的文化，那你们内地也有自己的文化，那你们能不能融入国泰呢？
非常好啊，非常可以啊，因为我们的公司，我们的 crew 都是来自不同的亚洲国家的，所以其实是一个本身就是一个融合的一个文化。
So on board, I also got to meet Patrick from Cathay Engineering from HAECO here. So how long it took the engineers to completely revamp a full 777?
So our team spent about 97 days in Xiamen doing the retrofit. So it's a full nose to tail. Everything in the cabin you see is brand new. Everything old was taken out. So obviously with that, you have a lot of different suppliers and different pieces coming together. So there's a lot of engineering work and troubleshooting involved during that time.
Welcome to Beijing, and that was an interesting landing. We did a lot of braking on the runway to make the short taxi, and all the doors and things get thrown off, right? I would like to thank Cathay inviting me. I'm not here to endorse any products. I'm just here to share my experience and also give a lot of feedback to the product development team, how they can continue to improve. And I heard so many interesting feedback from all the passengers because everyone has their own take. 300 passenger will have 300 voices. I would also like to stress about a quick 2.5-hour flight is not enough to experience all the features and the comfort of the Aria Suite. I tried as much as I could based on today's flight, but I would love to hear your thoughts and experience too. Thanks for watching.